Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are currently hiking. They said it was a flat road all the way there, but we just started and it's all uphill. So, not too stoked about that, considering this is like a 10+ mile hike that we had to get reservations for. And usually it's like 2 weeks out before you can even get reservations. We were able to snag them like last minute. Surprisingly, I don't know what.
Yeah, we don't know how that happened.
Yeah, like
this whole day was just open for some reason. So we hopped on it. We actually drove all the way back from New Hampshire just for this. So we are super pumped to be here. This is one of those hikes that we definitely wanted to do, but had no idea you had to have reservations for even. So we made it, but the reason why we're so out of breath is, one, we're out of shape. Two, we're having to truck it because it's supposed to start raining in a few hours. And we want to at least make it there before it starts raining.
Yeah.
Some of our friends hiked it a few days ago. Started raining on them and completely blocked the view. So we don't want that to happen. So we are going to head on out.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
You too, thank you. That was our check-in number 2. Like I said, they're pretty strict about this. They're also really strict about no dogs allowed. Fortunately, Gabby can't come, which it is a 10-mile hike, so so she probably wouldn't be best suited for this considering she's like 12 years old. But she is in the van with the windows cracked and the fans on.
The beginning of this hike is like so strange. You're literally walking through like a gated golf community, and then you just continue down some random road through their neighborhood, and then eventually you get to the trail and head up towards the summit.
This property that we're walking on is private property, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'd love for it to be our property for sure. We followed a creek all the way up. We just split off. It's just kind of to the left of us at the moment, but you can still hear it. Leaves are falling. Just makes it absolutely gorgeous walk. We're a little over 2 miles in. As you can tell, we're already breathing difficult. Yeah. Getting in shape after doing nothing while actually working on the van nonstop makes it really difficult. Makes it really brutal. But we're happy to be here and carrying on. Seeing a lot of color on the ground. Hopefully there's still color in the trees.
Whew. We've been off the road and on this trail probably for about a mile now. Just keeps getting steeper and steeper. Starting to become fatigued, but I think we're getting pretty close.
All right, guys, I think that's the top right up there. Doesn't look like, well, maybe right there. Doesn't look like there's anywhere higher we can go. So fingers crossed. But this is like the last little bit of uphill we need to do. What? I'm doing that.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you will not believe this view. Absolutely breathtaking.
I don't want to get too.
We're headed down this steep section of trail right now.
Which is never fun.
Yeah, it's never fun.
You always have to think about, I gotta come back up this.
Yeah, and that we're old and this hurts our knees. I think the downhills are worse than the uphills now.
Agreed.
But we're going down here. It's supposed to be a more secluded location if we make it down this steep trail. We ended up hiking down to this lower section of trail. As you can see, has an insane view, but there are no people here whatsoever, which, as you saw when we arrived up to Indian Head, there were quite a few people there, and those were just the ones you could see in the frame. There were even more further down on the rock, but this spot has as good of a view and no people. It's how we like it, which we're super surprised because when we got here, there were like 30 or 40 cars in the parking lot. We're like, holy smokes, dude, this place is going to be slammed, but there really weren't that many people at Indian Head considering that. And yeah, as you can see, no one else is around. I don't know, I guess people reserve for like different hikes in the area. I'm not really sure why you would even reserve a hike without doing this one. Teach their own, I suppose.
Oh my gosh, guys, I think we're kind of lost. We went up to a trail and there was a sign. We're like, we don't recall seeing this sign, nor like this area of the trail. So we were turning back around, going back the way we came, hopefully to see and find where we missed the turn off to the trail. It all looks alike, and you're just kind of talking and walking and yeah, not paying attention. That's how people get lost in the woods.
What? It's getting cloudy and I think it's going to rain soon, so we need to skedaddle. We're like 5.5, 6 miles from the car, so we need to find this trail and get the heck out of here. Did you even come through here?
Fingers crossed we make it out. Alright guys, this is where we made our mistake at Fishhawk. You can go out this way to go to another trail, and then you go this way to go back the way we came. We were just walking and going along a trail, not paying attention.
We seriously just turned and went like 30 feet from where we were and totally missed the trail somehow.
So we're on the right trail now. We're gonna try to swing into Indian Head, catch a couple pictures because the light's pretty good, and then we're gonna be booking it back to the car. Hopefully we beat the terrain, because in that short little bit there's a lot of clouds in the sky.
Almost 1 o'clock and we're 7.5 miles in. We still have 3.5 more miles to go to get back to the car. We're back on the road, but it's supposed to rain at 2 o'clock. So at our current pace, we may get rained on. I don't think we can really put much more pep in our step. Kind of gassed, honestly.
No, because this is all, it's downhill. It's all gradual like it was coming up. I mean, so my knees can't handle it, that's for sure. Yeah,
same. Sucks getting old, people. Trust me on that. But we're going to do our best to beat it. We definitely had a lot more go-go juice in our system on the way in, hence the better time. But hopefully we don't get rained on. We do have our rain jackets just in case. There's seriously chipmunks everywhere.
There's even two over there. And you can hear them back in the woods back there. They're cute.
This guy's not too sure what to think about us. Blue sky? Rain clouds. We still have like, how far, Jay?
2.5 miles.
2.5 miles back to the car. Look at these colors though. Popping off those gray clouds. So sick. We're almost back to the sign-in point. And then it's just like another half mile, which is great because we are starting to feel raindrops. Signing out, and now for the last half mile. How random is this? Like literally walk through a golf course.
But it's absolutely gorgeous out here.
Yeah, it is. No doubt. It's kind of crazy though. Like, would have thought all of this land was just like privately owned. I honestly had no idea it was. I didn't even know you needed a reservation for it. But we were speaking with some of our friends who already had reservations, and they're like, oh yeah, you need to book 2 weeks out. Which of course we didn't do. I think we booked like what, 3 or 4 days out?
I think it was Sunday for a Wednesday hike.
Yeah, so somehow we got super lucky. And yeah, we are on the final stretch.
Still
again, walking by the golf course.
Still hoping it doesn't rain because we are now in the open.
Yeah.
And if it rains now, we will definitely get soaked.
100%.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
This place is beautiful though.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be sick to live here.
Until it gets winter. Because apparently it gets super cold here. Like, we were talking to some guys, it was up in the Lake Placid area, and they say that it's like -50, and then add the wind chill, it can be like -70. Like, nope.
We're out.
Peace.
And it's raining.
And we're not in our car. Not far though. I think it's just right through there.
Yeah, we're not too far from the car, but
okay.
I don't have the energy to run.
We are gonna put our rain jackets on.
Jelaine's got a rain jacket on and she's ready. I was too lazy to put mine on, but we're gonna try and run back. We're only like probably 500 feet, maybe 1,000 from our car, so I'm glad we weren't any further away than that. Home sweet home.
Gabby's in the front.
There's Gabby girl. Gabby!
Oh, hey, okay, Daddy's turn there.
Oh, hey Gabby.
Hey, baby. I know. Oh, yes.
Someone's happy to see us. Okay, so the total distance was 11.19 miles.
22,503 steps.
Only 1,403 calories?
Yeah.
Dude. What?
5 hours and 8 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Happy to be back in the van.
Definitely. We pulled over for the night at this campsite and decided to cook a meal. Yakisoba noodles.
Oh yeah.
It's cooked up pretty quick, thankfully, because I'm pretty tired after that hike. And we've driven about what, like 4 hours?
Yep. We're halfway to Acadia.
Yep. And that's where we're headed to next, is Acadia.
Thanks so much for coming along with us on today's hike. That's all for this one, and we'll see you all in Acadia.